myself in position to be the look. That's what she did. Like,
But
how
where's the look then?
man?
Like,
When you
I,
getting your ass cooked, super cooked, smoky
but
smoked.
I mean, but
Hey,
again, but that's
real
subjective.
quick,
now
That's
I'm
real
not
quick.
super subjective.
negating that she was giving me a look, but the point is to follow through. Just putting your name next to mine on a flyer doesn't give me a look.
I mean,
Because I'm trying to figure out this battle, and this is when I first saw this battle get announced. I was like, yes, finally, Cheyraq, she's battling in her class. So I never looked at it as an A side B side type battle. Like,
I'm, but but I also want you to know, and this isn't a knock to Peaches because I fuck with Peaches. But you may be in the minority for that. Like you may be in the minority for thinking that this isn't an A side B side battle. I've been around for 20 years, nigga. When I battled Arse, I was the B side to that battle.
No, I think it's an A side, B side,
You
but
know what
I
I'm saying?
really wanted it to happen. And I think with people saying like they wanted to see, you battling your class, I think it would have made for a good battle. But
I agree. I'm not one of the people who really deals in class because I feel like we're all working with the same brain capacity, right? So that's all it is. Like it's gonna be skill versus skill. There are intangibles that you can learn, you know what I'm saying, being around or whatever, whatever. But I don't. I kind of don't have to. Now the only issue that I see with Cheyraq personally, and I believe I've spoken to her team about this, is that she's gonna put herself in a position where she has nothing to work to because she's getting all these looks right now, and it's gonna be very difficult for her to find something to work toward. And that's the thing, but you know what I'm saying, for the plan that they have in place, it's working. A young lady has been in the top 10 of Wadi for the past 2 years. Like she's not a
maybe
slouch,
I feel like maybe she don't, you like planning on battling too long. Just like, boom, let's knock all these out right now.
and that would be smart. And that would be smart. I'm not mad at her. I don't understand how other people can be. Like, do people feel that they should be not y'all, but I'm saying like is the consensus that people feel that they should be in the spot that she's in, or
I'm
people,
gonna be honest. I'm gonna be
I
blunt
don't
and
think,
honest with you,
me
Maul.
personally, no.
Now
huh?
I don't,
you, but Peaches, you talking
Thank
to
you,
somebody
Cass.
that got name and credibility on your own. I'm not about to sit here and act like they definitely do have people that feel as if they deserve what she has. You feel what I'm saying? And to that I say, well, work on yourself. You feel what I'm saying? That's between you and whoever you pray to. My, but I will say this though. I think to say that Chirac is giving Peaches a shot is crazy though. I do think that's
and
crazy.
that's what I
Just
Well,
said.
off the
well,
Nah,
strength. Hold up, like let me
she get
land. Let me land.
okay.
Hold up, let me land. I don't like we gotta be honest in a sense of it's like, would it be like putting more eyes on Peaches? In a sense, you might be able to argue that at most. But respectfully, Pete, we're not gonna sit here and discredit the fact that Peaches, she hasn't been on major platforms, on major cards, and all that shit there before we even knew who Chirac was for real, for real. So to then turn around and say that Chirac, somebody that's within her class that can go view for view, big battle for big battle, is now giving her that if the only thing that you could argue is that she battled bigger names, I don't think that's her giving her a shot in the slightest. I genuinely don't. I really
Okay,
There
don't.
we go.
so may I the only pushback that I would give you for that, and again, this isn't a knock to Peaches, but in 2025, if we ask a casual battle fan who they know, if they know Chirac or if they know Peaches, what do you think the answer would be?
Yes to both. Like
They
I've
gonna
been
say both. There
I'm
we
about to
go.
Out
say
and
respect
okay,
because you
okay.
talk like and like I said, this is me from what I experienced and what I witnessed. You feel what I'm saying? I was
Okay, okay,
just
okay.
on
And,
live
hold on,
with
and before
Caps.
you
You
finish
feel?
that, before you finish that, I also want you to know that you're speaking from the space of a battle rapper and not a battle rap fan. If I'm a battle rap fan, I'm only going with what's hot at the moment. I'm being dead ass. You know what I'm saying? Like there are, and I'm. That's just what it is. We know we live in it. We know, we work in a very fickle community.
Mm-hmm.
Battle rap is a very fickle community. They are a very "what have you done for me lately" type fan base, which is
Mm-hmm.
cool. Like we know that. So the thing is, if I ask a person, who's a casual fan, not a super hardcore fan, but if I ask them if they know the young lady who's been on this Wody list for 2 years, who's battled the Yoshis, the Jazzes, the KCJs, like the all this shit in the past couple years, like she's gonna have more visibility. That would be that's the big
Naturally.
thing. to say that she wouldn't to say that she wouldn't be able to put more eyes on Peaches, I'll never argue talent. That'll never be the argument. You know what I'm saying? I'll never argue talent. But if I'm saying in 2025, would she be able to put more eyes on Peaches than Peaches will put on her? To say that that's not a fact, or to say that that's not a selling point, I think that would be incorrect.
No, but like that's what I was saying though. I say if you want to argue that battling Chirac could potentially put more eyes on Peaches,
They just check your
I
DM.
could go with that. But that's what I'm saying. Like when we go from like putting more eyes on people and giving a shot, I think there's two different conversations. Especially when you look objectively at the person that we're talking about here too. Like respectfully, a person that is getting shots can't turn around and say that they giving shots. Like I don't think like the two like necessarily work with each other in this particular instance. I just genuinely don't. Especially like when you comparing the work and you comparing the battlers. Guess what? I could turn around and say I've seen more good Peaches than I've seen good Chyraqs. Respectfully, like utmost respect, I say that too,
No, yeah,
because it's no
definitely.
slight to neither woman. So, like I said, I just don't think that. I just generally can't see how Chirac would be giving a Peaches a shot. Like Chirac wouldn't be giving me a shot. Chirac wouldn't be giving Eon a shot. Respectful, like with the utmost respect, it's not. It's just her finally battling people within her actual weight class. That's all
That's what
that
I
is.
said. That's what I said. Yep,
Yeah,
absolutely.
and respectfully, I would disagree. Respectfully, I would disagree. But it's all going to be subjective, and it's all going to be how people see it. Um, you know what I'm saying, and how they are invested in it. You know what I'm saying? Like the longer I've been in here, I've realized that the casual fan doesn't look at shit the way we do. Like they'll never go over shit with a fine tooth comb and hold hold us to the same standards that we hold ourselves to, which is a very archaic way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. Like I won't argue with it, but I do think numbers are a bitch. Numbers are a bitch. Visibility is a bitch. Like perception is reality. And to say anything other than that, again, I'll never argue talent because there are some
Yeah,
niggas
I'm
out
definitely
there.
not arguing
Yeah,
talent in this
there are some
conversation.
niggas there are some niggas who probably never battled on a stage who would smoke some of our favorites. You know what I'm saying? Just because talent is talent, I'll never argue that.
Nah,
But
nah, nah, I get it. I get it. And like I said, I completely understand. I'm just saying, like I said, when I first saw these two ladies on the flyer, the first thing I said was yes. That's really why I bought the pay-per-view. Because I wanted to see Peaches and Chirac because I'm like, okay, finally, Chirac is taking somebody within her class. Finally. And I said it's gonna be a good battle. I love both of these ladies. You know what I'm saying? And I even tweeted at them and said, I can't even call a winner. I think it was going to be a slugfest. But I never looked at a side or B side. I just thought it was going to make a really good battle. And now it's not happening. And so, like, that's why I said, I'm not mad at Shayrak. It's just that, we want to see her battle in her own class. That's it.
why? Why?
Because she's not because nobody has her winning in the major matchups, like, and it's not even like, oh, you losing in great, like that's what I'm saying. I'm looking objectively, like fuck
Uh huh.
what Rock Lee got to say. This is GG watching casual battle rap. You feel what I'm
hmm
saying? I'm
hmm
one of the people that do separate
hmm
when it comes to these conversations, right?
hmm
Like objectively speaking, Chirac, she gets these battles and shit like that, and objectively, fuck subjectively, she's objectively
hmm
not winning these battles. Some of them clear, some of them she might make it a little bit close, but she's still not winning these battles. It's
hmm
not the problem of her getting them, it's what you do when you get these matchups. So when it's consistently you not showing up the way that people are expecting you to show up in these matchups, then it gets to the point where it's okay, well, stop swinging up and actually swing at your eye level. That's why people want her to battle more within her class, not because they don't want to take, not because niggas trying to take away from her talent. I
hmm
think niggas want to actually see her win a battle. Fuck,
Okay,
I
so
want to see her win a battle.
okay. So my question is, what about the Yoshi battle?
The Yoshi, that's one battle. Asia
What?
Mo beat
Okay, okay,
her. You know what
okay.
I'm
What?
saying? It's
Okay,
like
what?
because you
Yeah.
bring
Oh,
up the
okay, okay,
Yoshi
okay.
battle, and I could bring
Okay,
up the
okay. Look. You know what, Rockley, and that's an incredible way to put it. Because now my question is, you see. Nobody is telling Asi Amore not to go after this Shuni battle. Nobody is telling
I
Asi
did. I
Amore
did.
not to go
To,
after
I
these
did.
other battles.
to be fair,
Hold on,
people
Mark.
is.
I
To be
did.
fair, people
I did.
is. To be fair, people definitely saying, and like mind you, you talking to somebody. I don't have no pushback on who people battle because
Hmm.
like how the next bitch piss don't clean my pussy. You feel what I'm saying?
That is
That's my
So it's
job.
like, hello,
what? That is crazy.
hello.
Is this
That was
thing gone?
crazy. Man, that is crazy.
Let
Like
her
really,
cook.
Bruh.
not the how she put her shoes on don't make me walk, nigga. Not how she all that other. You just went straight to clean the pussy. All right, bet. Cool beans. All right, go ahead.
No, all jokes and this shit aside, it's like no, but people definitely do give Asia pushback. I personally don't agree with the pushback per se that Asia get because
Why?
again, she's another person. It's not like she's asking to be put in these conversations and shit. I don't see her sitting on here campaigning and shit. So I just don't think that it's fair when people project their insecurities and shit onto Asia. Like it's
But
nobody's
isn't but
fault
isn't
that
isn't
her
that the
team
same
want to push
thing?
that.
But isn't that the same thing that's happening with Chirac?
Yes and no, because the difference is Cheyraq is active. You feel what I'm saying? So there's work to compare it to. And when you on a losing
AG
streak, the
only got
difference is
one
I'm
battle.
about to say exactly. Asia only has that one. So all we have, all for well, at least for the masses, people only see her for that one battle. So for the most part, people only see her at that one high. Whereas versus Cheyraq, we've seen her lose time and time again. And not only have we seen her lose, but even if you just take away the opponent, if you look at just the body of work that she presented in the matchups, she's also not delivering and showing up the way that she should.
But
She's
if
not clean all
But
the time and all of that
well,
shit like that.
I
hold
feel
on,
like this.
hold on, Joey, hold on, Joey. But if your argument just was it's unfair for people to project onto Asi what they feel, but you're saying it's fair for people to project onto Chirac what they feel.
I don't think it's a projection thing with Chirac at this point because again, if we looking at the work, you feel what I'm saying? It's great that you have these names on your resume. I'm not knocking it. Like I said, the next bitch path is not my own. I'm not mad at her for getting these battles and shit like that. Do your biggest one. Like I said, it's what you do once you get these battles. Half the time, niggas not even expecting you to win these battles. You feel what I'm saying? But again, we looking at what she does. Fuck the opponent. What do she do in these battles? You feel what I'm saying? And what Chirac does in these battles, a lot of people don't have her showing up to her best abilities in these matchups. I can't say the same thing for Asia. Granted, she only had one battle. So I only have one battle to compare to Chirac's plethora of
And to
Mm-hmm.
be
battles.
fair, also with the official battle, she had the bar of the battle with
The thing is, I do
the
think
fuck
she is
the,
showing
the,
up.
the iPhone home
I think
bar. That
she
shit
is.
was
She,
crazy.
I do think she is showing up. She just taking on some of the best females in the world.
It just looks like, unfortunately, the optics are people feel that she isn't getting things she deserves, and the reality is, if we're speaking business, she deserves everything that she's able to make
That's a
happen.
fact. That's
And
a
I'll
that's
fact.
never
all it
be.
is.
I'm not going to disagree with
And
that.
that's
I've
all it
never
Right,
is.
but
subscribed to
ain't
telling the
nobody
next bitch what
said
they
that
do and what they
though.
don't deserve, though.
Like
Right?
that's
Like
the
Right.
narrative they
You yeah,
painted
no,
until
but
nobody's saying
somebody
she
no,
don't
no,
said
deserve it.
that.
no, it is though, because the argument is that
That's not the
if,
narrative.
hold on, and if I'm wrong, you know what I'm saying, forgive me. You can definitely correct me. But it feels like, yo, people are saying like, yo, she isn't doing good against these girls, so she has to come back down and prove to us that she's worthy of these battles that
And she
she's
ain't got
getting.
to prove a damn
Well,
thing.
what else is she gonna
She
do?
doesn't
She
have
She
to.
don't
already
She
have
got
to
the
doesn't
prove
cookie
have
by
to.
nothing to
all the top
nobody.
She
tiers.
doesn't have to. She made them happen.
I'm
She
saying, what
made them
else is
happen.
there left for her to
But I'm
That's
do?
trying
right.
you
She
put.
already
I
got
say,
cookie by
look,
the
say you
top
take
tiers.
Cheyraq out of that,
What
you
else
give
can she
another
do?
girl
The
the
only
same
thing she can
opportunity
do
she
is
getting. They
come
gonna
back
I
take.
ain't
with
gonna lie. I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all do. I'm gonna
her
tell y'all what some
class.
people doing. I ain't gonna say y'all. I'm gonna tell you what some people doing. What she's doing is what she's doing, right? But instead of saying, "Oh, I'm proud of her for what she's doing and the battles she got, and at least she's standing in front of them and doing all this," and she can get to a spot where she's like, "Oh yeah, now I can battle girls in my class." Y'all are what y'all saying about not nobody in
We
particular. Oh, let
said
me
that
finish.
already.
Let me finish. I'm not saying none of y'all. I'm saying, but what y'all doing by deflecting on what she's doing or however she got her battles. Y'all saying, well, um, She ain't that good. She getting killed. She doing this, that, and the third, yada yada yada. But she's getting a lot of views. She's networking. She knows people.
She
Let
getting
me
views
finish. Let
off
me finish.
other bigger
Yima, you
female
gotta let me finish.
rappers.
Yima,
Nah, cause the
if
shit
hold up,
sounds
Yima.
stupid.
If you're
You finna
listen, you're
crash
not
the plane
understanding
instead
what I'm
of
saying because you're
landing
not
it.
letting me finish. If you're battling big names and you're battling on big cards, you're networking more than likely, right? So with her networking, her battling on big cards, and then her wanting to take a Yima or anybody else, that's benefiting you because she can help plug you in.
She
She
come around this
that's
corner, she
you
gonna
see
get
you
her
talking,
ass
you're
cooked.
responding to respond. You're not listening to what I'm saying. When y'all
Because
you're
what
no,
you
you're
said,
not
it
like
sounds
listen.
stupid to me. It sounds
No, I
dumb to me.
don't. What I'm
So I'm not
saying
gonna
is,
listen to
no, what I'm
stupidity.
saying is when you got somebody that's doing what she's doing, right? Instead of trying to tear her down, saying she's doing getting killed in battles, she's doing this, she has more.
Respectfully, Bishop, nobody's tearing her down. We know she's talented. We know she can
Bro,
rap.
that's a lie.
What
So
we
stop
what
trying to
what,
That's a
paint
what
lie.
we
that
are
That's
what
a
narrative.
we
lie.
what we are saying is at the end of the day, okay, you've pretty much battled the entire female Mount Rushmore. Who's next? Where do you go from here? Where does she go from here now? Next.
But that's my point.
Back to her
See,
What if she
fucking
wasn't
my
class
inspired?
path
It would
to
have
What
is
get
if
her
there
like
is
ass
no
cooked
next for
some
her?
more.
What if
That's where
what
she
if there is
go.
no next for her? What if this was her plan?
Yo, Mar, if you're Chirac, right, and you're hearing everything that's said right here, why the fuck would you want to battle
Yeah,
people in
not
your
a
class?
chance. Not a chance.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Not a
the whole
chance.
point I'm saying. Y'all
Right?
fucking
Because
up
she
y'all
already paid
business.
for these
Y'all
bigger
How
fucking
am
up
name
I
y'all
fucking
rappers.
up?
bag.
see,
So she
like
already
Hold on,
battled
wait. How is
everybody.
anybody?
my path
Am I
is
tripping? Like, hold on, wait. Like, I'm sorry. I'm about to let you speak,
Rock,
Peaches.
I wasn't
I'm
talking
like,
about
I'm
you,
asking.
baby.
I'm.
Rock, I wasn't talking about you. I wasn't talking about you, baby. You do,
No,
Peaches. I wasn't
talk
talking
And
about
about
her.
you
you,
Talk
baby.
can't
about
be
her.
talking
Talk
about
about her.
me. Fuck is you
Cause
talking
when she
about?
pissed, don't make another bitch pussy hurt or whatever. What you say?
I said, how the next bitch piss don't clean my pussy.
Clock it.
Clock it.
And she sit here fooling around with you, bro. What I'm saying, like, bro, that should be somebody y'all should be like, oh yeah, I want to beat this bitch ass. Yeah, this, that, and third. Come out, try me how you tried it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
But
can
y'all
actually
just said
promo it.
we saying that, and y'all just said she don't have to come back to battle her fucking class to get her
She
ass
don't.
cooked some
She
If she
don't.
more.
don't
but
want
that's
to,
Fuck
she
is you
backwards
she
to
talking
ain't
me.
got
about?
to.
My thing
The
is
ball's in her
like
court.
my path is I want to knock down all the bitches in my class. That's what I want to do, and then I want these top tiers to come outside. Cause when you do that, they gonna be like, "Oh no, I'm gonna have to get her the
But
fuck up out of
y'all
here."
got two
But when
different
you skip the
paths. Y'all taking
line,
two different paths.
but that
Yeah.
no, that's why I said my path is because like I appreciate it more when people are comparing. You know, if they want to see Peaches and Rock and they want to see Peaches versus Jima, and I'm knocking all these motherfuckers out in my class, it's undeniable at this point. Now, when them top tiers come outside, like the culture appreciated a little bit more because it's like, yo, she worked and she gotta go up. Like there's only you can only go up from here. That's the path I want to take. I want everybody they compare me to, or everybody that they feel like could take me out in my class. I want to show y'all, watch me get them up
I
out of
heard
There
here.
we
I
go.
heard
There we
Facts.
officially
go.
I'm
on
saying
That's
just
the
because
only
you like
thing.
that
That's
path, you
all
can't
we're
knock her for
saying
taking another
yeah.
path.
I'm
But
not knocking her path. I
at
I'm
never
just
all.
saying,
once
like,
said anything about Chirac. I said what I want to do because then it makes my talent undeniable. If I come in here and I'm paying for Geechees and Luxes, y'all gonna be like, man, what
But
the fuck is
I
this bitch
I
doing?
heard coffee and official. They were in I think Tati's space the other day, and coffee was saying that more women of their caliber need to start giving a lot more girls shots and stuff. And official was like, no, they don't because a lot of the younger girls, women. I'm gonna call y'all women. I ain't gonna say girls. Women in battle, y'all they fucking up. They're choking in battles. They're stumbling in battles. They're doing this. They're doing
Because they're
that.
not
Like,
ready.
Because we
When
ain't
you come from
Chirac and we
motherfuckers
don't
who's
care.
grinding,
We don't want to go get our dumb ass cooked for real. Fuck.
but
my thing
but
is
then you got to
this.
understand
If
like
I'm
how much. And
grinding and
yeah,
then
I'm
I
doing this
personally
shit,
Lightweight, say
I'm
what?
when
playing with
I
the best
get that
niggas on the court.
opportunity,
I'm
Yeah.
trying to play
listen,
with the
when I
best
get
niggas
the
on.
hold on,
opportunity,
this not Phoebe. If y'all don't mind, please let Peaches finish her thought. Especially, I think it's only right because we female battlers, and this directly affects us. I think it's only right to let her finish her sentiments before we respond to them.
like my thing is, you don't necessarily like the top tiers. They don't necessarily have to give me a shot right now. I want to make it to where it's undeniable when they like, I got to get this bitch up out of here. She's doing too much for me. That's what I don't want it to be because I paid you your fee that you like. I'm gonna come outside because then you don't get the best them either when it's time. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, yes, you can skip the line, you can pay for it, you can do all that. I'm not knocking that. What I'm saying for me personally, I do want to battle my class because not only is that going to make for good battles, but when my time come, it's like Peaches put her work in. She deserves it. That's it. Like I come from that era of, we outside battling on the block going back to back to back. But I'm not choking. I'm not doing none of this when it's my time to shine. I want when these top tiers come outside for me, they not doing it just for a check. They're doing it off the strength of my talent and they want to fuck me up.
You building your
That's what it is.
resume, getting prepared to cook the shit out these top tiers. You ain't wrong. The fuck?
But
Because
then
at the end of
another
the day, you
thing.
still need,
Hold up.
like, you still need development. Like, I'm coming in now. Have I been battling for a while? Yes, but I haven't been consistent and it's been on and off. But I feel like I still need a little bit of work. And that's what it takes. When you're battling in your class, you're going to get that practice. You're going to get that work. You're going to learn how to develop yourself. So when the time comes, it's like,
You a
okay,
trained
she
Okay,
did
okay,
what
shooter.
okay,
she's supposed
okay.
to
May I
do.
Fuck
ask a
do you
question?
mean?
May I ask a question before I leave? Because I'm about to leave, and I want to make a question, and I want to ask a question and make a comment. The last thing you said was, "I can get that practice." The reality is, baby, is that if you can buy a coach to train you. You can buy a coach to train you, and then there's in game shit. When I'm playing in the game, I only want to play against the niggas that's the best. That's how I cut my teeth. You know what I'm saying? That's how I cut my teeth by battling the people or playing the niggas who are the best. That's the only way I can gauge what I do. Secondly, my question before I dip is the has Chyraq's path been successful for her? Has her plan worked for
Yes,
her? Then that's respectfully. That's all that
yes.
matters.
Yeah,
That's
like
all that
what
matters.
works for her is not gonna work for
Yeah,
everybody. I know with
yeah,
me personally, I know what I want to accomplish. I'm not knocking the road that she took.
yeah.
I just want my shit when it comes to it. I want it to be a little more respectable and hold a little more weight. Not saying that hers don't. I'm not knocking her. But when it comes down to it, I want people to say Peaches worked her way up. She deserves everything she gets, opposed to she paid for it. So I mean, we're gonna
If
watch
she
it, but
paid for
I
it, she
don't
deserve
think
it too because she made it happen.
you can make anything happen with money. That
Yeah.
don't mean you
Yeah,
deserve
yes, it
it.
do.
You
There
know,
we go. That part.
Yes, it do.
Hello.
Yes, it do.
like you don't deserve. If I pay Jazz right now, I don't deserve
Why?
a Jazz battle. Did I make it happen?
Why?
Yes.
That
Because I feel like me
You gotta
personally, I
earn
didn't
it.
put enough work in.
Earn it.
Like me, I'm coming from a humble battle rapper. Not everybody is humble battle rappers. And I'm not gonna be delusional. I can't feel like from my opponents that I have, I should skip the line because I feel like there's so many other people in between that I want to battle them too. And I don't want to feel like, oh, I got to the top. Now I got to come back down. That's like me when I go to school. Y'all put me in all AP courses. I'm taking 12th grade. But when it's time for me to graduate, I got to take ninth grade classes. Like, this backwards to
And
me.
when I
You know what I'm
came
saying?
in
But
as a new battle rapper and was gunning for all the bigger battle rappers, they was like, "Oh, don't do that. That'll be
they
you'll
look
be a
at it
fool
as
to
a
do
joke.
that." There we go. They look at
But
it as a
see,
fucking
but
joke. There we
I want to
go.
say this real quick. Like, how much more time does 40 have battling? How much more time does E-Heart have battling? How long is Sunni gonna keep battling?
I don't
You
know, but
already
E Hart is one of my
hold on 1 minute.
ins. I
How
love
much
E
time
Hart.
do they have battling over Cheyraq?
Couture
Fuck is
barely
you talking
battles.
about?
Gaddis don't really come out the house anymore. So when you look at all the people she's battling them at a good time because you don't know
But
how
if
long they
you
got
work your
left.
way up, them gaddises and shit gonna want to come outside to battle you because they like, all right, now this bitch cooking, she doing what she's supposed to do. That's what make them
But
come outside. Not because I'm paying. When
they
you
all
pay,
pushing
they
40
be like, I
now.
don't want to battle this bitch. I don't give a fuck how much money she
Because
got.
everybody that was in the top five for Wody this year shared my motherfucking clip, and they only share my clip. What the fuck is they sharing of Chyrac's? The fuck? Get the fuck out of here.
They take
And she
Chirac
they
said
got
that
take
hip
they
hop
look,
is
they
shared
real.
my
taking it to
clip.
Hold
battle.
up, time out. Hip hop is
If
real.
it
You
ain't
go on
they
YouTube.
battle, if it
Hold
ain't
up.
they battle,
Hold up 1 minute.
right,
Hold up 1 minute.
right,
YouTube,
what?
hold up. YouTube has a wider spread than Twitter. Chirac has clips that have more views than people have on their fucking battles.
I
A
just
30
checked
second
her
clip.
verse tracker. I just checked her verse tracker. And I checked Peach's verse tracker. And
But let
oh
me
my
ask y'all this:
kids,
y'all don't think
her
Chirac
biggest
getting
battle,
paid to battle? Y'all
her
act like she
most
just be
viewed
buying all
battles.
the battles.
Her
don't think
first
she getting
up,
paid.
listen, I just checked her verse tracker. I checked Peach's verse tracker. Her more viewed battles is with the bigger battle rappers, and that's where she getting them fucking views from. The views where it ain't no bigger battle rappers, she getting the same fucking views as fucking Peaches. Fuck is you talking about? Peaches got more than her. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck her ass still getting 3,000 some views. So if you take away all the bitches she battled, her ass is only averaging 3,000 some fucking
No,
views.
she got like 7,000 views on battles where she's not battling people with names.
That's a fucking lie.
No, it's
She
not.
only been battling names.
No, she's not.
Okay, whatever. I'm gone. I don't care.
What are you talking about?
I'm done. Go check her verse
The
tracker.
woman's on verse tracker,
I'm right
Bishop.
here on YouTube.
Go on verse tracker, nigga.
I don't. Why would I go on
Because
Chirac
those are the
versus Dear Summer a
verified
year ago?
leagues
7K
and the
views.
verified battle
Chirac
rappers.
versus C Breeder
No,
Lyrics is
no.
7.5. Hold up,
C
I'm
Bree
going
is
to
the
people that's
name.
regular.
She's in her class. Fuck is you talking
Apache
about?
versus Chirac 3 years ago, 4.3.
She got
Hold up.
Panic versus Chirac
Breezy versus
not even
Chirac,
2 years ago.
3.7.
They got Panic
So
versus
what she's saying
whatever.
is
I'm
it's
done
the
talking to
same
him.
Hold up.
view.
Hold up. I'm still going. I'm looking.
I'm
Look,
done talking to you. You
Chirac
going off YouTube.
Chirac
Go
versus
off
Dear
Verse Tracker.
Summer
Where's
7,000.
what matters? Verse Tracker matters more than motherfucking
No, it
YouTube.
don't. That matters in the
Yes, the
smaller
fuck
leagues.
it
That's what we're
do.
telling y'all. It
Okay,
don't
whatever.
matter.
I'm gone. I don't
Verse
care.
tracker does not
Whatever. I'm not gonna
matter.
argue about no bitch. I don't give a
Verse
fuck about no
tracker
I
does
ain't
bitch.
gonna lie,
not
Verse Tracker
Because
don't.
on this
matter.
corner, she getting
Nigga,
her
Verse
dumb
Tracker
ass
only got
smoked.
half of my
Fuck
battles
is you
on there.
talking about?
Verse tracker don't matter. It's
Nope.
niggas that never had a battle,
Verse
never had
Tracker
a leagues
because
they
the
battled
What
on
battles
don't
that
I'm
even
they
have
got,
verse
saying is,
trackers.
at the
the
end of the
battles that
day,
they got.
what I'm saying is, I know my path. I'm gonna work for my shit. I'm not paying for these hoes. I'm not doing it. So if people want to say, "Hey, well, Peaches, you can get a battle with official to Marvel if you pay for it," I'm not
But
doing it. I want
you
it to
are.
be to where official want to call me out and say, "This bitch been making too
But I
much
think
noise for
y'all
my
are.
liking."
Hello,
I
I
fuck
want to
is
think
get
you
her
y'all
out of
talking
are
for
here.
free,
assuming that
baby?
she's paying for these
Fuck do you
battles.
mean?
I think that's just a assumption. I don't think that's
Well,
a fact.
that's what was going around. I don't know what
We
she's
don't
doing
know.
or
We
what's
just going
not.
off of
This
what
is
we
just what
Cause
was
now
heard.
we
saying
act
in
like she
here.
ain't getting paid at all. She's just paying for battles.
We
No,
going
ain't
off what
nobody
we
said
heard.
that, Joey. I'm going off of what was just said in
They
here.
her
I
biggest
don't know
fan.
what that woman doing because before I battle, I really wasn't checking for her no fucking way. So I'm just be honest. She's not a person that I watch on a regular because I have my select people that no matter what battle they drop, I'm tuned in. Now I'm not knocking the work that she put in. She did that. What I'm saying for me, this is what I want to do. And but I'm not knocking the next bitch. If you want to pay to go to private school and you know what I'm saying? This is what you money make things happen, but that don't mean that you're deserving of it. It doesn't mean that your talent is equal to them
There we
neither.
go.
And just that pain, my thing is that pain and that work that them top tiers put in for years. Like at the end of the day, I'm not about to say, okay, let me wave this money in your face. You gonna come outside? No, I want you to battle me. You know how many paid battlers show up? They don't even got a third round. These motherfuckers freestyling when they get there because they don't take it serious. They just was paid for this job, so they're gonna show up. I don't want to half-ass top tier when it's my
There we
time to
go.
stand in front of
Versus a
them.
bitch they got it right for because that bitch gonna come knock their head off. Fuck.
Right? Like, oh, she might cook.
There we go. That part.
With
Any
that
more
being said, shout
cheerleaders?
out to the whatchamacallits, you feel what I'm saying? Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to pop my shit right quick. 'Cause, like the top 10 ladies, they been a lot of them, a lot of the old girls been calling me out. Like Bonnie just called me out,
That's a
Official
fact.
just called me
And
out,
y'all see the
Hustle
difference?
just called me out, Shimmy just
Exactly. Because
called me
Rock
out.
Lee
Like
putting in
That's
the
fire.
work. Rock
Because
Lee is
you're
putting
I'll
in the
putting
say
in
work.
this.
that
I'll say this
fucking
about
work.
Rock though. I'll say this about Rock. I remember when Rock first came into battle rap when she battled on Spaces for the first time, right? For her battling on Spaces, I think she did another battle. I remember Rock got her first ever URL battle. Rock's been putting in a whole lot of work, like a whole lot of work. People been wanting to battle Rock, and Rock
So
was
she
doing other stuff.
deserves
You
those
know what I'm
battles.
saying? So I mean, like it's different strokes for different folks.
No, so is it fair to say? Is
It's
it fair to
different strokes
say
for
that
different
Rock Lee?
folks.
So is it fair to say that Rock Lee should have been on that top 10 of Wody fucking list?
I'm not on the panel. I don't even know the
Right.
criteria.
I'm just saying, is
I
it
can't
fair
say
to say
that
that
because
now?
if that's
Right.
me
Okay.
talking
Right.
blind.
Because it's pre-picked and it's okay because she got the money to pay for these faces. Yet
But
all these faces that she paying to get
Yema,
is calling this little lady out.
Yema, I
Fuck fuck is you
understand
talking
what you're
about?
saying, but if I'm not on a
Move around.
fucking
That shit sound dumb.
Rock Lee is somebody without being on that list. Peaches is somebody I lost friends behind saying Peaches beat the fuck out of what's bro name again? Peaches?
Henny Man.
No. The nigga from RB.
Oh, I know what battle you talking about.
Uh
I know what battle you talking
Me and
about.
Stripes for a
Fuck.
reason used to be like brothers and sisters. We don't even talk no more. Cause I said, yeah, he got his ass whooped. I'm not gonna lie, cause that's my man's. He got his ass whooped. The fuck I'm alive
So,
for?
so right. So can't nobody knock nobody else and saying,
But
"Oh, well, she's paying for these names,
nobody's
and we
knocking.
actually putting
If
in the
she's
work."
paying
That's
for them, if she's getting
okay.
sponsored them,
Whatever.
you gonna either get what life give you or you gonna take it.
Y'all be
And
liking to
she's
argue,
taking it.
and I don't be wanting to argue. I
It's
just have
not.
an
We're got
opinion. My
bro. It is
opinion really doesn't matter.
Yima. It is more
So.
guys in battle rap than it's
And
easier
then I
for
feel like
women to rise
motherfuckers
in
be
battle
trying to
rap than
throw
men.
shots like I'm trying to hate on the girl because I ain't getting these looks. I don't give a fuck. I'ma knock every bitch down one by one, all up until I get to Jazz and take that fucking pink belt. I don't give a fuck about shit else. Straight up.
But
Hello.
you have to put the promo in. You have to network. Networking is a
That's
major
fine.
part of it.
That's fine. What networking do you see her doing?
Shit,
Because I don't see her
She's
doing no
getting on all the
networking
big
for real.
cards, so she doing
she's getting
stuff.
no Chrome
That ain't networking.
23,
That's not
Chrome
networking. That's not
23,
That is
networking.
networking.
Being
TVL.
able to
That's
pay to get on the
networking.
card and
You assume
networking.
you look you got no proof that she paid to get on them cards.
Okay, so this what proof I do got though. Did she network this battle with motherfucking Peaches?
Now
Cause we know
I
she
don't
ducked
not the
that
no
bitch.
showing shit.
We
That ain't
know she
cool.
ducked that bitch.
Hey Peaches,
But did she
didn't you
network
say
it?
she said she was
Nah.
gonna give you a shot?
Who the fuck is she to give somebody a shot if she in motherfuckers
And,
class?
and that's the thing. And that's the thing. And let me say this, and I'm gonna go back on
Look,
mute.
I don't
I
Shout
would
think
say
out
she
that's
to
should
the
have
only
ducked
thing
that
I
bat.
that's the
shout
only
out
thing
shout
I
out to
disagree with. Like Cheyraq ain't respectfully, like Cheyraq ain't giving
Yeah.
nobody a look.
I'm talking about when
Especially when we
like
talk about a
I'm
Peaches.
asking
Like
like
we gotta be
who
honest though.
called
Like
who
she's
out,
not
or that battle just got set up, or did somebody
I'm
call
about to
everybody out?
say, like most likely that
Peaches.
battle just got set up.
So that's not networking for a league to hit Chirac up and
Where
hit Peaches
Peaches?
up.
Well, I'm about to say, like, somebody setting up a battle. I'm about to say, like, getting booked isn't networking per se. Networking is going out and making connections in order for these things to happen. Am I saying that Chirac doesn't network? I don't know because I'm not with Chirac on a day to day to know who she talked to and how. But getting booked doesn't necessarily equate
Cause
to
everybody can
networking.
get fucking
yeah,
booked.
yeah, and like I said, I'm gonna say this,
I'm
and I'm
not
gonna go.
saying that she doesn't network though. I'm just being clear. I'm not
Yeah,
saying she don't. I'm just saying being booked doesn't mean you is.
yeah.
There we
Can y'all
go.
hear me? Can y'all hear me? I
But I
just want to
do
make
feel
sure.
like networking with other leagues can help you get booked.
That's a fact.
Hold
No,
on,
no,
Joe.
of course. That's
I
what
just
I'm
want to
saying.
say
Like, it
this.
definitely can. But I'm not saying just because she is booked that she's networking, just like I'm
Can y'all
saying,
hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, we can hear
Okay.
you.
Okay. I just want to say this, and I'm gonna go back on mute. And like I said, shout out to Marv. First class Hall of Fame and everything, first ballot Hall of Fame in battle rap. But he was out of pocket with the whole no. When I saw this battle get booked and I saw the flyer, I never thought about no A side or B side. That was the last thing I was on my mind. The first thing I thought of was finally she's battling somebody in her class. I'm looking forward to seeing how she's doing. This wasn't no A side, B side. This wasn't no who gives who a look. I never thought of it like that. And maybe it's just because of how I perceive battle rap as a media platform, but I never thought about no A side, B side, particularly with this battle, because they both part of the same damn class.
But
It ain't
because
like
she has
Chirac is a
those
top
names,
tier or anything. So that's why I'm
there we go.
shout out to Marv, but yeah, I disagreed with him on that respectfully.
But because she has these bigger names, that makes her the A side. Fuck no.
Look, I feel like me and King in the same class, but if and we already battled, but if we battle again, he will be the A side.
He cooked your ass too.
No, he did not win.
But I'm about to say A side and B side, like A side and B side, like only means so much. I don't think just because a person is an A side and others a B side, that necessarily equates to the A side is giving the B side
I
a look.
understood what he was
Because, like,
saying
to
though.
be fair, no, I was just I bet I got a phone call. I know because the point of what we're saying is like the conversation was in this current sentiment was whether or not Peaches would be getting a look. And like the argument is because Chirac is the A side, that means Peaches is getting a look. Well, that doesn't mean anything. Because guess what? Asia was the A side versus Yoshi. So did Asia give Yoshi a look?
No, Yoshi was the A side.
Yoshi was the A side.
I'm trying to think, like, but
No,
I don't know.
no.
I've
What he was
definitely seen a
saying, like,
hold on. I definitely seen a flyer
but
where Asia was listed as the A side,
but Rock,
and like there's definitely been battles where it's like even with if am I also not tripping? I want to say that
no,
Cheyraq was on the A side versus Hustle.
no.
Like you know what I'm saying? So it's like the
Nah,
A
hell.
side could be for the point is the A side doesn't necessarily equate to the bigger battle.
Rock, I think what he was saying was more of like he wasn't talking like as battlers, right? He was saying as casual fans. Casual fans, when casual fans watch battle rap and they know who that person is, and they don't really know who this person is, then that person that they mainly know is the A side. That's pretty much what he was saying. Like
But
he,
the same people know who both of their ass is.
but like casual, a lot of casual fans, a lot of people ain't on Twitter. I don't think a lot of people understand that. A lot of people are not on Twitter. That's battle rap fans. A lot
I
of
can
them.
go on Facebook and put a poll up right
A
now and
lot of
say who
that's the
y'all know
thing,
what
emo.
battle
Those
rap.
are, you know how many battle
Peaches
rap
or
Facebook groups
fucking
there are.
Peaches or motherfucking Cheyraq. And everybody gonna say the same fucking thing. It's
I'm a
gonna even
Peaches. I'm
out.
a Peaches fan. So I don't want you to think like no. Peaches know how I feel. Peaches know I rock with her. So they ain't. But what I'm saying is like, bro, I wouldn't. I don't give a fuck how she got the battle she got. I don't care what, bro. I want to kill her. If I'm y'all, I want to kill her. Yeah, come outside. I'm doing everything in my power to say come
But to make
outside.
it seem
I'm
like
not
that we
talking about
hating
who
on
she
this
battled,
motherfucking
who
girl
beat
is
her. That's like
insane.
one of the realest bars I ever heard was from ThaNaRRative. That nigga said, "Don't talk about who beat me, till you beat me." I still want to see that battle. Like you gotta get the battle. However you get that battle, you get that fucking battle and you go work. It don't matter what name you battle or what mid tier girl you battle. However y'all can get that battle and go work.
Peaches, I got a question.
Yes, ma'am.
How did this battle even come about between you and Cheyraq?
Because I'm with Battle Academy, so he was putting together his summer card for the year, and because I was supposed to have other battles, and those hoes backed out too throughout the year. Like I just been quiet on Twitter, but motherfuckers backed out. So he was like, "Boom, she's gonna do it." So it was actually supposed to be a 1 round battle. Then she was like, she want to change it to 3. So I was like, "All right, cool, we do 3 rounds." But I noticed like she hasn't shared the flyer. She hasn't promoted like just nothing. So I kind of felt like this was coming, but it was just solidified yesterday. Like she just not she not doing it. But it was one of those things that I guess, she just agreed to doing because in an interview that I watched, she was like, "Oh, I like Peaches, you know,
I didn't even know she did an interview about you.
with
But
three
she
Letterman."
agreed to do this battle. She
Hmm.
changed it from 1 round to 3, and then bitch, you a no show.
Yeah.
Like get your weird ass on. Next, fuck is you
Did
talking about?
Stiz
She
say
don't
did
deserve to
Stiz
be
say
booked.
anything like did she reach out to him or did he reach
No,
out to
she
her?
been avoiding him. He been trying to call because we ain't get to do our face off or nothing. She
And
just been
and
avoiding
you
him.
ain't promo. Next, there we go networking. Remember? Next, fuck. Hello. Next, no more books. Fuck is you talking about? She book up with me, and I ain't even. I'm littler than Peaches. Book her with me, and I'ma cook her ass. Fuck, do you mean?
Mm,
And I'm calling her out
I don't
now.
know. Hey Joe, I used to think we was rowdy. These girls rowdy, man. I used to think we was rowdy. Hey, nigga, hey, I used to think we was rowdy,
Y'all
boy.
niggas ain't rowdy.
Boy,
Y'all
y'all
small
something
fries.
else,
Y'all
boy.
ain't fucking
I
rowdy.
thought we was
Peaches,
rowdy.
hey, Peaches, I don't know what you think. I mean, these streets thugging,
Nah, I
nigga.
know, Joey.
Hey, 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 I was like, yeah, I see what they man. I see why they say,
Small
hey, the men
fries.
are easier to work with than the women. Boy, you got to worry about a lot with the women. Hey, man, don't touch this
But
girl,
not
man.
really though. Like for real, for women coming in, those who's taking it serious really take it serious though. Like if you like, okay, Peach, I want to see you versus, I'm gonna use Rock for example. Now I couldn't make it because it's time, but when it was time for me to battle Rock Lee, I'm not gonna go in there and bullshit her. I'm not about to waste her time, and I'm not about to have you traveling because this is supposed to happen in Philly. So I gotta leave from Ohio to Philly,
Yeah,
bitch, and you ain't coming.
really?
Like, don't waste people time, bro. At least give a person enough in advance. Stiz could have probably found me another opponent and everything,
Yeah,
but you wait to pretty much the day of to not even respond.
niggas work.
So, bitch,
Yeah, I do agree
if
with
Niggas
you
that.
got
got
He
a,
should
jobs.
a
have. Yeah, he should
deposit,
have
I'ma
did that.
need that. I
Yeah,
got kids, nigga.
I'm gonna need your
Yeah, she
deposit.
shouldn't have ducked. Yeah, I agree with that. Like, if you're gonna
You
accept the
playing
battle,
games with me.
you
You
gotta do the
wasting my
battle.
time. I done lined up a
Exactly.
babysitter,
Because the thing
got
about
Especially if
my
you
me
got
motherfucking
is
paid.
ticket.
I
Like
could
you
Especially
write
playing
fast.
games.
It's my memory. It take me a while to memorize because I got a lot of shit going
You don't
on.
record your rounds?
Yeah, that's when it's close to the end and I listen to them, go to sleep. But at first I can't.
y'all
My
actually record y'all
Hell
rounds. It's
yeah.
crazy.
I don't
but even
record
if
my
I
rounds
record,
at
it's not
all.
how I'm gonna perform it. So I really don't like it. Don't be the same.
Like I
But
record my, like if I'm like when I trimmed everything down and I'm done with the rounds, I'm just done with them. I record everything and I listen to them bitches. Like exactly
Man,
how
I
I'm gonna
read
say
my shit
everything.
off the paper and remember
I
as
just
I
rap my
go.
shit once a day.
Nah,
No bullshit.
I be busy, bro. I be
I
at work.
look over.
Like it's
Yeah, I be rapping my shit at
bro, it's
work.
kind of hard, bro. When you working like 12, 14, 16 hours, bro, that shit, and you come home, you don't want to do shit when you come home, bro.
That's why look, while you at work, you can be
That
rapping your shit
nigga,
in your
I
head.
do. Them niggas be like, bro, you still doing that battle rap shit? I'm like,
How
bro,
much time do it be taking people to write?
Look,
depends.
sometimes my people at my job look at me crazy, like, what the fuck is
Yeah.
he over there doing? He
It
Performing
over
be
there
and
going
taking
over
shit.
me
the
literally.
material, nigga.
It take me literally. I don't know. It be taking me literally maybe 2, 3 weeks to write. That's it.
but
No
how long
bullshit.
do it take you to memorize it after you write it?
Like 24 hours after I write it.
Oh shit, you a bad
I don't know.
I
motherfucker.
got
Yeah, I
photographic memory.
memorize
You know what
everything.
Like
help?
when I
You know what
battled
help a
Mr.
lot too?
ABM,
As you like you rapping it at like when you writing something and then you rap it and you coming up with your setups behind this setup and that setup and these punches, like you rapping it as you write or whatever, it kind of helps you too. Like once I remember the first half of the
Yeah,
round,
cause
Do
I'm
tell,
good.
do tell.
like look, I
I
battled
write
Mr.
8, then I
ABM.
memorize that 8, and then I write again, then I try to rap like that 16 straight, then I go. That's how I keep going.
When I battled Mr. ABM, I had a